I think I soft locked the boss.
Shit.
Soft bossed.
What do I do about this hill? I don't understand it. What is going on here?
You're supposed to be far away. I don't get it.
It's like I'm stuck on some kind of geometry or something.
I love the idea that everyone in Spawn is from New Jersey.
You know me, the fighting freak Knuckles, and we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ready?
We're playing Spawn. Tab. We're playing Spawn in the Demon's Hand, which is a video game adaptation of Spawn by Todd MacFarlane, who you might remember as the creator of Necrid from Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah.
Spawn.
Shoutouts to discontinued soda tab.
Hell yeah, baby. You know, speaking
Hi,
of
I'm
tabs,
Todd MacFarlane. One time Spawn was a video game, and now you can be him. And it's pretty cool because you're Spawn now.
oh hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Todd MacFarlane. Have you ever thought about your best friend fucking your wife? Isn't that edgy? Here's some Spawn.
Oh, there he is. It's Spawn. There's like 5 Spawns in this game.
I was never a Spawn guy, really. Like,
Spawn is like the Goku of Spawn.
Here's that character that ended up becoming a useless Thor character.
Mm-hmm.
Angela, is that Angela?
yeah.
No feel well. Oh, there's another Spawn. That's Blade Spawn.
Sound like you were singing Creed for a second.
Here's this fucking loser. So what I love about this game is the very first stage. The instruction it gives you is destroy the Mafia, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Pretty fucking badass.
Here comes Spawn. Capcom. Todd MacFarlane presents.
No, that's Rob Liefeld.
Isn't it weird how that's like an easy mistake to make? Like
Redeemer. Brimstone.
I do think there was a point where, like, people who were on Image were aping Liefeld on purpose.
Destroy the Mafia, see?
Yeah, not Kingpin. This is not Kingpin.
Not
Original
Kingpin.
character, do not steal.
I defeated that guy. Alright, we're destroying the Mafia, guys. Yeah, you see, this game is a Halloween game because Spawn is from hell and hell is scary. You know I'm right.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah, so Electronic Gaming Monthly said this game sucked, and I'm like, no, Electronic Gaming Monthly, you suck.
You're chugging up and lagging super hard.
Am I?
Yeah.
Alright, you know, I'm gonna stop screen sharing if that's cool. Because that might be killing my,
sure.
my shit. How am I sounding now?
Sound fine now.
Alright, cool. Yo, Stone Greninja's in the house. What's up, man? The one that's bad at... No, that's Rob Liefeld. Looks like it is an arcade game. This was this is a Naomi game, I think.
Yeah, we played... The one that we played on Fist Fight in a Movie was the arcade version.
Yeah, yo, Dreamcast is like Arcade Central. Like...
Really is.
I saw this one guy was criticized. He's like, Dreamcast sucks. There's too many arcade games. And I'm like... That's the appeal of the Dreamcast. That's like saying Super Nintendo sucks. It has too many RPGs. It's like, that's why you're there.
That's been Sega's purpose since, like, the Master System is replicating their arcade games.
Exactly.
The Dreamcast arguably did it perfectly. Like, Even the Saturn was slightly shittier than the STV, but the Naomi is basically the same hardware.
Yeah.
Guy, you could just say Matt McMuscle.
Yo, what's up, Roman?
Matt McMuscle.
Yeah, he said that too. Like, oh, it sucked because it had too many arcade ports. Motherfucker, it's a home Naomi machine. What do you want?
I've been I lost 12 seconds.
Also, Virtua Fighter isn't important as a fighting game. That was also uttered by that man.
What? That's the worst
man
thing.
with brain, Matt McMuscle. no knowledge-having individual.
That's what Matt McMuscle said? I thought he was better than that.
Wow,
I didn't.
Rusty. Who'd have guessed that an E-celebrity doesn't do research is kind of a moron.
Yeah, right?
E-celebrity.
Guys, the Neo Geo's not very important. Now, Banjo-Kazooie, on the other hand.
Shoutouts to his... I was
the real take.
I was forced to watch like his Freddy vs. Jason video. Shoutouts to that just being information everybody's already known about. Like, whoa, guys, did you know that they replaced Jason's actor in that because he was short? I'm shocked.
that is a really fun fact, though. They're putting the fun in fun facts.
For people who are too lazy to actually do the research.
Jason Voorhees was too short to be Jason Voorhees.
And so they hired Jason Voorhees.
Oh, I lost my guns. Damn. Oh no.
Yeah, you leveled down.
Yeah, you leveled down.
Damn liberals.
I was gonna say, yeah, right? What is this stage set in California?
Are you planning on playing Heavy Metal Geomatrix at any point?
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
kind of Halloween-esque.
Hell yeah. Yo, I got a physical copy of that game. I fucking love that game.
Nice.
So do I. I think like every Dreamcast owner to a certain point has to have that in their collection.
Well, sounds like I need to get my ass in gear then.
I like how
I somehow ended up with neither of them.
I like how when I got that game as a kid,
Whoa!
I knew what Heavy Metal was because of the movie Heavy Metal, but I had no idea it was like a comic book. So I looked in the back and they mentioned like the artist connection to the creators connection to Ninja Turtles. I'm like, what? And then they
I
go,
wish
like,
that shit was still going. Is Metal Hurlant still going?
Not sure. Actually.
Cygor.
I feel
Oh
like-
my
I
god,
feel
yo!
like that could at least survive just on the power of Mobius alone.
I forgot about the cyborg gorilla. Yo, we got the wolf. Fucking wolf.
Oh yeah, the cyborg gorilla.
What is this Beast Wars ass bullshit?
Yeah, right?
Look, Todd McFarlane said he wanted to have a cyborg gorilla. He also wanted to take the name of a hockey player and make him into a mob boss. And then he got sued for it. And that wouldn't be the last time.
What if a gorilla was also a robot? Hi, I'm Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, that first boss you fought, I was muted so I couldn't say anything, but that first boss you fought is a copyright-friendly version of an actual character in the comic books. And they couldn't use the actual character because Todd McFarlane got his ass sued.
Is it Kingpin from Spider-Man?
No, so the character was a mob boss named Tony Twist. And he had like a full name. But he took the name from a hockey player. And the hockey player wasn't really happy about the fact that his name was being used for like a villain. That's
really funny.
That's the easiest solution in the world. All you need to do is name him Tony Twistorelli or some shit.
Twistorelli.
No, I think that was like his actual name, like Twistorelli.
Ah.
Yeah, so... Also, the character of Dark Ages Spawn, who might appear later, yeah, that's a rename because he also got sued for that character. Creators' rights.
Fuck. Alright, so if anyone wants proof that EGM was fucking wrong, that's a cyborg gorilla. I feel like I can't stress that enough.
Spawn had some cooked designs in this. Also, it has like 2 OC
I better hurry up. I better hurry
copyright.
up. Come on, Jessica Spawn, we gotta kill Cygor the gorilla.
Jessica Spawn.
I mean, she ends up a Spawn in the comic book, so...
Shit. Should we continue, or are we gonna try and 1cc Spawn?
Just continue. It doesn't matter.
We're not gonna 1cc shit.
This game
That's a
is
good
made
point.
for you to like just play. Does that make sense?
Yo.
Also, you ran out of time.
Hi, I'm Fred McGarland. Wouldn't it be sick if a cyborg gorilla had a fight with a hot lady with big boobs?
Are you
And
playing
the scouter from Dragon Ball Z.
Are you playing the console version or the arcade?
Console.
I'm playing Dreamcast, yeah.
Okay, because I was just gonna say, go into the options and make the fucking timer as long as possible. It doesn't penalize you for anything.
Penal.
Yep.
The boss appeared.
A boss appeared. Go kill it.
Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor and get penalized later. It's important if you're a man of a certain age.
Also, if you
Yeah,
really wanted
true.
to play as the zombie enemies in the stage, you're in luck. Because that's what happens. You can fucking unlock them.
Oh yeah, I think you can unlock even the wolf. I think you could just play as everyone.
Yeah, you can unlock. You can play as everyone, including like the most broken character in human existence, Grim Hunter.
Ah, my god.
Yeah, I think all games should make every character playable.
Yeah, like Tobal 2.
Oh shit, you got Zombie 1. My favorite Spawn character. I know like the only actual restriction is you have to play on a certain difficulty to get the ending, otherwise you just beat the game and it tells you to be continued. And then young Roman didn't realize that until he was way older.
Yeah, it just gives you.
I assume like you get all the
this
characters.
is what I've been.
though, that's
right.
why
This is what I've been looking for.
you get split into green blood.
Which button opens the chest? God damn it! There we go. Okay.
Yeah, they're all Vulcans.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's just censoring.
Yeah. You can change that.
Damn it.
It is that it is actually toggleable. So I don't know why they would have it be censored by default, but you know.
Because the ESRB doesn't check options menus.
It's not even that violent. It's just like a torso. That's it.
What was this game rated? Because if it got a T, that's why.
No, M.
Yeah, this is M.
It's M.
Yeah, then why even bother?
Yeah.
Might be because
was
it's
probably a,
Japanese.
Yeah,
That
that's
or
it.
probably-
No, that's exactly it.
yeah, or it could have been a dip switch.
It's a dip switch because Japan's weird about blood. In the same way that we're weird about titties. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Boo, bad.
I think I soft locked the boss.
Shit.
Soft bossed.
What do I do about this hill? I don't understand it. What is going on here?
I'm
You're
close,
supposed to get far away, I don't get it.
It's like I'm
That's even
stuck
funnier.
on some kind of geometry or something.
I love the idea that everyone in Spawn is from New Jersey.
Yeah, even the gorillas.
I continue to just hear Daniel Pacino.
Monkey no know how to climb down.
Duke 'em.
Yeah, Duke Nuke. No, that's my original character.
So this motherfucker. Do me a favor, don't fight him, because if you just hang around the stage, he'll just kill himself.
Really?
Not even kidding.
Oh yeah, he'll blow himself up.
He'll
He's
just
that
fall
stupid.
into the pit. Yeah, so you could just leave him alone. He'll kill himself.
Sick.
Hell yeah. Anyway,
Get
Skull, I
admonished.
was saying his name is Nuke Dukem. Original character, do not steal.
But yeah, Admonisher. I thought he was a fake character at first, but no, he's actually a fucking Spawn character. Who'd have guessed?
I've got spheres of iron.
Ah!
Get away from him.
Yeah,
Bill,
what was the one that like him and Liefeld made on that Stan Lee thing, and then it turned into a fucking copyright dispute?
There's so many of those.
Joe says Book Bookum.
Ook.
Where does Angela fit in all this?
She has boobs.
No, Angela's another copyright. You're gonna hear the term copyright dispute a lot. So Angela was a character written by someone else, and then Tom MacFarlane tried to take all the credit for it. He got sued. The character went back to Neil Gaiman, and then Gaiman sold the character to Marvel.
It's really unfortunate that the shittiest person in this conversation is now Neil Gaiman.
Yeah. And here's the funny thing: Marvel got the rights to this character, and they don't use her.
Of course.
That they did like this whole thing where it's, oh, she's Thor's sister, and then, well, nobody cared about her, so fuck her.
Nobody cared about the original Valkyrie either.
It is just really funny to think, like, in the year of our Lord, like, 2018, when this happened, a Spawn character became an official Marvel character.
So do I have to do anything in particular to make him kill himself, or will he just kind of do it?
There's an area that's like full of lava in the stage. You can lead him there, and then more or less like either you leave him alone or you die. But the AI will be stupid as hell and just run into it. You gotta remember where it is, but it's this big area in the middle that's basically like a lava pit.
The Admonisher. I'm here to admonish you.
Also, yeah, the stage is a big maze.
Time to admonish you. Hey, Stone, have you ever heard about Ashcan movies? Like movies that were made solely to keep a copyright. I'd say the most famous of which is probably the fucking Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie.
Do you guys know what?
Although that one is a good one.
No.
Yeah, it's you harass
or reprimand someone firmly.
Thank you.
I don't feel very threatened by that for a character.
Because the character... So here's the big spoiler. The character is a big parody. Like, Capcom took the character straight-faced, but in the comic book, he's like a big parody of
the Punisher.
The Punisher and all the shit you'd see in like Image Comics at the time.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Like the opening scene when he shows up, he kills like 2 people and he goes, the main villain makes a comment about like Teddy Roosevelt. And he's like, "Who's Teddy Roosevelt? Should I go kill him too?" And he's like, "No, he's dead."
Yo.
Also, you got your whole torso punched off.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I remember that fucking weird Warren Beatty Dick Tracy interview thing that was like apparently enough to let him keep the copyright that he then didn't do anything with.
I'll give it. No, he's been trying to make that for years, but he's never.
Oh, I don't have any guns. Shit.
I think that at some point the culture of barrel, like, they will scrape the bottom of the barrel hard enough to do a Dick Tracy.
I feel like Warren Beatty will manage to carry this character with stupid movies like about Dick Tracy talking to himself long enough that I think he can pull off getting it into public domain without Disney handling it. But like,
sure. It won't actually. It won't ever be because he has the movie rights. He doesn't have the comic rights. So.
Oh, okay. So, damn. So the movie rights is another issue.
Yep.
All right. Well, if the movie rights can be.
No. If the movie rights run out, they go back to the copyright owner.
Mm.
Well, I guess that's okay.
Now it depends on what they want to do with it.
Mm.
That's true.
Sometimes you get situations like the Wes Craven estate getting the rights for Freddy Krueger back, not doing anything. Or the current situation with going back to Jason, the writer for the first film getting the rights back, and now everything's so fractured, no one knows what to do with the property.
Are they still doing that fucking anthology series that doesn't have Jason in it?
No, they're not. It got canceled.
Good. That's a stupid idea.
Yeah, because like even the people assigned to it were like, well, why do we need to know Jason's backstory? We have like 8 movies that tell you that.
It's just great that now you can't buy Mortal Kombat 9 because of the whole thing with the. Like, hold on, I thought you said Freddy. You really did say Jason, didn't you?
You can still get 9. You just gotta get it physically.
Well, if that means that we aren't going to get any more terrible Platinum Dunes Freddy movies, I'm fine with that.
Oh god, I was reminded of that remake, and holy shit, that remake sucks.
What if we took it like dead seriously, not even a horror movie seriously, just like actual seriously? Well, it turns out that's kind of a fucked up concept that no one wants to see.
Man, I love my fantasy Freddy movie where he's a pedophile.
Overkill? Yo. That's
Overkill, that was it. It was Overkill. And then the copyright dispute made him change the name to Overkill, and then he still got sued. It's literally this guy. There's video of Rob Liefeld and Todd MacFarlane being on Stan Lee's, like, Let's Meet the Artist thing. And they're designing this character in real time, and Stan Lee is just taking the piss out of them without them realizing it's hilarious.
Yeah, that was on Fraud Crew TV. And every time I watched it, I was like, God, what a dick. Just, why are you doing this?
It's such a funny bit, though. And then we gotta give him muscles and make him really angry, and he hates his dad, and they're like, yeah, it's so edgy.
Man, it probably explains why he just dies the first time he shows up in the comic. It gets even worse in the animated show where he dies off camera.
Aw, fuck you, Overkill.
Never mind, he fucked you.
Yeah, we got the Devil May Cry bullet juggles.
So what's up? Is it that he resembles Strong Guy from X-Men?
No,
No, it was literally that Liefeld and MacFarlane, like, they designed it at the same time, and then in the image split between MacFarlane and the rest of Image, basically, there was definitely some bad blood to where they were doing incredibly petty things.
Damn, is my town okay? I keep hearing emergency sirens.
There might be a fire.
Possibly.
Ah! Now I'm on fire. Now I've been defeated.
Yeah, turn to stone.
Hitting the vape.
Yeah, right.
Get vaped. What a great boss to just stun lock you with breath weapon.
Yeah, right. I got the government gun.
One-on-one government.
It does shit damage.
Did that just say that you got the knife?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
By the way, if you notice, the boss actually cools down after doing like a certain amount of moves.
I actually haven't noticed that.
Yeah, he'll pause, like the AI will just pause for a bit.
Oh,
Are demons in Spawn ranked by how many back dicks they have?
Yes. Listen to this fucking Nintendo 64 wrestling game ass music.
Hey, don't insult this, because this guy, the guy who did this went on to do the music for like the Devil May Cry games. So.
Oh no, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, fucking NW.
Well, that's an insult. That's an insult to the Dreamcast then, because this is far better than the beeps and boops you hear on the N64. Yeah, I said it.
Oh no, I'm not.
They're Doom 64.
Well, I mean, it's CD audio. They're cheating.
That's true.
How do you call 64 beeps and boops? It's like real synth audio.
Actually, typically it's samples. Like,
It's farty
it really
trumpets.
depends on the developer.
Ah!
Ah, he's jumping.
But still, you can make those samples sound real good.
You did.
Yeah, see, he's like, as you're far away, he's just gonna keep doing that breath attack, so you could just like cheese him if you get around him.
The N64 is kind of the last console that had video game music trademark,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah. The PlayStation was all about let's put Rob Zombie in this track.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yo, the Prodigy.
I'm the one that you wanted.
I wonder how many songs Dracula's in.
Surprisingly, it's only in one Twisted Metal game.
That is surprising. And it's the worst one.
But it's the one you'd expect for for that series.
Yeah.
Gran
And it's not
Turismo
even
2. Yeah, I see Gran Turismo 2. I'm sure it's in a Tony Hawk. It's probably an aggressive inline, if anyone remembers what that is.
Nope.
You know what the wildest place Rob Zombie has popped up in? Nightmare Creatures 2.
Yo. No, that kind of kicks ass. Listen, we need Darkstalkers 4 with a soundtrack furnished by Rob Zombie. That's what the world needs.
Don't give him ideas.
I will
You
give
know
him
he'll
ideas.
just make his wife Felicia or something, right? Probably Morgan, actually.
Now, if you want the most like '90s soundtrack game ever, look up Genkido, that beat 'em up game. The entire
Oh, I know.
soundtrack is just like Apartment 28, 26, and Fat Boy Slim, and it's literally the same 4 songs. By the way, it's just the same 4 songs over and over again.
Yeah, but that kind of rules.
Speaking of dated soundtracks, so there's
it's
that movie
awesome.
Ballistic X vs. Sever, and like it had a soundtrack done by the Matrix guy, but it's obviously a bunch of like FL Studio stems or whatever the fuck he was using. So it's just like generic 90s techno, which actually kind of works really well.
That was the one that's on GBA, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
and the GBA version is based off an older version of the movie.
I want to find that. That's cool that they've put a. I want to find some of the first-person shooters on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, it's cool that they could do that.
I remember there was one like original one that was actually pretty cool. I forgot the name. It was like Dark something.
You
Also,
ever,
don't forget Duke Nukem Advanced, everybody.
Oh, he's almost dead, thank God.
Oh yeah.
You guys ever see that, ah, fuck, what is that Belgian comic with the 2 Viking guys?
Asterisk and Obelix.
That's it, yeah. You see the Game Boy Advance game? Where it's in, like, full 3D? It's like a fucking Crash Bandicoot game.
Whoa.
It sounds nutty.
Oh,
I know
okay.
that it's
you need to
remaster
play with an
called
AI partner.
Master. I
Well,
think it's called like Asterix and Obelix XXL.
Something like that, yeah. The Committees of 18. Yo, that's the director, the Committees of 18? What is this, fucking Kingdom Hearts?
But Tish. Main design, my ma. By the way, if you fast forward to the credits, you'll see a signature from Todd McFarlane himself. Not even kidding.
Ooh.
Designed by Committee.
But if you get the quote-unquote true ending, you get like comic panels here.
Ah, okay.
Like,
Rip it up.
Look, hey, look who's in the sound promotion, by the way.
Ah.
Yo, yeah! Yo, I saw that. Oh no, jump scare.
Even here.
Formed by Crankshaft.
By the way, all these voice actors, Canadian voice actors, there's Tony Daniels, who a few people might recognize.
The entire
Alan.
Switch played by Don Dickinson.
Alec McClure.
Violator, Redeemer, Clown. Man, Todd McFarlane was real good at naming things.
Yeah.
How do you copyright the name Clown?
parents think I'm queer. So edgy.
I believe these names have popped up in like a couple of fighters from this era too. So
I wonder if the game is gonna thank me at the end.
no, but it will thank Todd McFarlane.
Oh, here's all the testers. The professional gamers.
There's a guy named Nose Take, by the way.
That's a solid name.
Does that say G or T?
Ah, there it is. Todd McFarlane.
Ted McFarlane.
Ted McFarlane. Yep. Oh, we got his signature. Screen cap
Todd
that and sell it
McFarlane.
on the internet.
Tom McFarlane.
And you. See, you lied. They did thank me.
No, I said they faked Tom McFarlane.
Oh god, I'm about to read a piece from the AAA game design handbook. I will tell you how fucked it is.
Uh-oh.
An intro to rational level design. Let's see.
Rational
The
level.
King of Steel.
Yeah.
Green Beret, that iconic Spawn character, Green Beret.
I love how in the forward of this, the writer says, having come from a music composition background where rules and heuristics reign supreme. What? No, they don't. What the fuck are you talking about?
There you go.
Sounds like a motherfucker makes classical music.
Gotta destroy
Even
the mafia.
classical, like, they just, like, whenever they would break rules enough, they would just write new rules to describe them.
I don't have any guns.
Green Beret A, my favorite character.
Yeah. Oh, this guy sucks ass.
Why'd you pick him?
Cause I just unlocked him. I figured he'd be like
Rational
cool.
level design
Alright, fuck this.
is a
hang
way
on.
of objectively quantifying elements of user experience in order to create a consistent gameplay experience. Ugh.
Let's go.
As difficulty plays such a significant role in determining user experience, a precarious balance between rage and boredom, exclamation point, we can use the objective, number-driven system of RLD to craft user experience. Objective, huh?
Why?
Oh damn. Yo, Spawn fucking rules, bro. He's turning
Yeah,
these
he's
guys
making
into Swiss cheese. He's got this machine gun. He's just like, eat shit, nerd. He's truly.
Spawn-
How did I not realize this entire time that Spawn has one really big boot?
Yeah. Also, since you unlocked Al Simmons, it's really funny to have Spawn and Al Simmons together, considering.
I don't know anything. Why?
That Al Simmons is Spawn before he became Spawn.
Oh, that's funny.
In this game, he's kind of a palette swap, except he comes with like really good weapons, but they have like finite ammo.
See, EGM was wrong. Fuck them. This kicks ass. I'm destroying the mafia. I'm releasing the button to reload.
You're
Okay?
killing the copyright friendly character. You got him.
Yeah, exactly.
I know Spawn. Also, I know Spawn has like an alt mode where his cape comes out.
Yeah, there's like 4 spawns in this game, I think.
No. There is. It's not like that. Like, yeah, there's 4 spawns, but specifically, like, you could just have his cape come out and it gives you like added stats or something. I forgot how to activate it, so don't ask. It's been like 80 years since I played this game.
This fucking Rise of the Robots character.
It's the curse, everybody. He's a serial killer. And he also has, like, gremlin friends that he summons that you can unlock as playable characters. Again, you know, like the real reason these characters look the way they do is to sell toys on
Exactly.
the popular Spawn toy line that's in Walmart right now. Just go to Walmart. That's not even a joke. Like they're still selling fucking Spawn toys to this day in Walmart.
Well, Mech would be
Yeah,
there.
the MacFarlane Masterpiece Collection, or whatever the fuck it is.
Now they have barely any articulation.
What a masterpiece.
We should have referenced a more period-appropriate store. Go to Jamesway to buy all your Spawn action figures.
Who?
That's my
I love
point
having
exactly.
to do math to design my levels.
Vandalizer.
Yeah, the vandalize you.
Quick, we need to come up with names for Violators brothers, and they all have to have a V in them.
Vandalizer. Vindicator.
I know you probably think they're making this shit up, but they're all in there.
Vagininator.
All right. I'm sure that's a character at some point.
Vaseline-inator.
That's the porn parody.
Visionizer.
Also,
Visualizer!
this is the best part about
Yo.
having
It's just Vandalizer, but he's got, like, thick glasses.
Also, this is the best part about having the AI partner. The boss gets distracted, and you could just wail on him.
Yes. Also, I picked Spawn instead of Jessica, so now I can actually do damage and not get killed immediately.
Well, I mean, if you have an AI partner, that's moot, because they'll just go after the AI partner.
That's true, too.
Also, you want to get away from there, so that way the big monkey will attack the lady instead. And not
So
true.
true.
Yeah, like reverse King Kong.
What a very normal sentence.
Yeah, right.
I could be talking about Spawn, or I could be talking about Mario or King Kong. What am I talking about, Audrey? There's so many ways you can frame that sentence, you know?
I didn't even think about it. It works too good.
Big monkey with person is always a funny thing to happen.
Can we get Rampage in there, or is it just, is
Yeah,
it not a lady?
that's a direct Shigeru Miyamoto quote.
Oh, look, Spawn's face came off. It's an Easter egg, see? Because Spawn's ugly.
Wow.
I do like that, though. It's a cool way of showing, like, oh, you took damage.
Fucking rude. What did
Like a
Spawn
zombie.
ever do to you?
He's ugly. That's my reason. He's ugly.
I'm sure you're no Paris Hilton yourself.
Oh, look, Jessica beat the boss.
Admonisher. I'm here to admonish you. I can't do Duke as well as Frank.
I'm here to admonish you.
My secret is that I have compression applied to my microphone.
alloy of metal.
Which is also John St. John's secret as well.
It's alright if I park my car here.
Boogie!
That's true, that is him.
The fun part about this, too, is when you get the more powerful bosses, you can just pick a character, stand in place, and the more powerful boss will take care of everything. It's like one of the funniest things that ever happened.
Welcome to the Admonisher Cube.
The admonishment, yeah.
Oh, neat detail. They're building overkill in this stage.
That guy just fucking sideswiped me.
Ah, he punched you in the dick.
Man, fuck you, Green Beret A. Iconic
Green
comic
Beret?
book character.
Where's Green Beret B? He's cool.
It's true.
Is he though?
Well, he is. I mean, Green Beret A owes me $12.
Also, you're getting beat up by the Men in Black.
I mean, that happens.
It does.
Especially when you're like a freaky, ugly guy with your face sewn back together.
He just ran past you.
I have my
This
face
guy
thrown back-
is
If I have my
fucking-
face thrown back together, I have to make really sure that I don't pick at it.
It's a weird AI quirk of that character. He shoots his gun down first, and then he shoots it up. The other characters do that too. It's so odd.
It's so that you can hit low and mid.
Yeah, it's called a
But
mix-up.
You're not the one doing the mix-up. It's the enemies.
Yeah, because you might be crouching and you want to start low so that they make sure they hit you.
I think it's just that these guys don't know how to shoot guns.
That's true. They're poorly trained. They're like stormtroopers or American cops.
No, it's just a bad shipment of guns.
Oh no, the recoil.
I'm still reading this rational design language thing, and it turns out that this guy not only has a PhD in game design, but also apparently worked for Ubisoft, and a lot of things just started to make sense.
Oh.
Yeah, that company's a cult.
They wear the Assassin's Creed robes whenever they do like a business meeting.
They have their own school, which they basically...
They worship
Yeah.
a giant statue of Rayman.
What I want to know is, what if the like this guy gets someone in his class at the like game college or whatever, like American McGee, not specifically American McGee, but somebody who like is in like just has the sauce when it comes to knowing how to design fun levels without needing to do all this R2D2 shit. Does he still force them to do the R2D2 shit?
Yes. Probably like they try to deprogram them.
Yeah, right.
It would
Yeah,
be
it's
like that
fucking
one
gross.
episode of SpongeBob.
Yep.
Alright, we've got Admonisher on the ropes. I just gotta find him again. And not get slapped by this single CIA agent.
Yo, Spawn is like one of those characters you can't really make a me out of.
Oh, you fucking dickhead, just die already. There we go.
Stream seems to be loading.
Oh?
It was for a little bit.
Yeah, I think the internet might have just been chuggy for a bit.
Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it now.
I had to refresh mine because it crashed.
See, you finally killed the.
This fucking graph! I'm gonna post this shit in Hype Zone.
Oh man.
So I gotta say, I love that this game does one of my favorite gaming tropes, which is like the first stage boss comes back later as a normal enemy.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I just shot the Mafia. Like, he runs at you immediately at the beginning of the stage.
What the fuck is this crap? What is...
Oh, by the way, Butler,
Yeah, what up?
I think we just got out of an ad break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I'm
is this crap?
defeated.
I'm just thinking about how Saigu made another piece of fan art of my art again.
Yo, that rules.
Yeah.
Like, it...
I made this Kinnikuman OC who like his big thing is like he's like one of the Kinnikumen who like became Kinnikuman something because they were lied to by an evil god, and was convinced to become a fake prince of Planet Kinniku. But anyway, there's many characters. There's a couple of characters that are like that in Kinnikuman.
Hey,
And
look
I
at
decided
that.
to make one. His name is Kinnikuman Reefers.
That dickhead I hate. Vindicator.
Fuck Vindicator. But anyway, I made up a character named Kinnikuman Reefers who is like smoking 3 joints at once. And he has like
Yo.
a flame jacket that's purple and green.
Nice.
And get this, before the tournament even started, he accidentally overdosed on cocaine and weed brownies.
Yeah, we need to add him to Fraud Stalkers.
I better show you guys art of him. That's I think that's necessary.
All right, Jessica,
I
you
love how
distract
they
him while I
rebuttal.
hide. You were saying?
I love how the rebuttal to this fucking this whole rational level design thing is just the entire Dark Souls series. Like he's saying, difficulty's best when it rises over time, and then that game's like, no, we can just kick your ass out of the gate.
Did you push start? Fuck you.
Everyone likes highly quantified slop that's going to give them the same experience every time. That's why I do things, have the same experience.
I know. I love that kind of slop. It's why Star Wars Outlaws was such a huge hit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
this
it.
guy would tell me that McDonald's is the perfect restaurant in a mathematically quantified and objective way.
Yeah, yeah. I love it when everything is focus tested to death. Just focus test the art out of everything.
No, you don't want. Oh God, I just thought of the story about like DreamWorks where it's like everything is designed by committee. It's like if you're an artist and you go in there with an idea, they'll just start shitting out ideas themselves. And they're like, yeah, what if we get Will Smith? He's a fish. Yeah, we could get Jack, like shit like that.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's how like most. If you wonder why a lot of DreamWorks movies seem like they're pejorative. My mouth is mixed up. They seem like they're AI generated. Basically, it's just because they're made by people who might as well be AI.
Yeah.
It's where you get things like Boss Baby.
Oh God. Yes, shareholders and executive producers. According to Roman, functionally AI.
You might as well be given all
Yep.
that shit.
Apparently, this fucking like there's a part in this where he talks about like apparently this thing doesn't just shit out the best mathematically qualified version of whatever you're trying to do. It's a process of revision and refinement. He sees that like a jump is too hard, so he says we have a few options that we can use to fix this. Make the gaps smaller, leave the gaps the same and adjust verticality, reduce the amount of steps. Okay, that makes sense. But instead of just going into the level and doing that, he re-quantifies the numbers and generates new data.
What?
Yeah, he just adds the pointless step where it's just tweak it until it works, dude. Like, I made the fucking best pasta sauce I've ever done over the weekend, and I didn't, like, I started with a recipe, and then I just kept tweaking it until it was good. Like, that is a possibility.
I gotta check this shit out when I'm done.
It sounds amazing, actually.
It's pretty nutty.
Learn to make video games the Ubisoft way.
It reminds me, I don't know if anybody knows of that one fucking incel guy, Homath.
What?
It's like the Homath of video games.
I've never heard of him.
Anyway, Black Brimstone could probably kill himself too.
Ah! I'm being burnt to a crisp.
He's too smart for you. Also, his zombies have guns for some reason.
Yeah, that happens.
I mean, you're in hell. I guess there's like a billion. Jesus.
Are you trying to imply that zombies with guns doesn't fucking kick ass?
No, it does.
Listen,
It's also the most annoying thing
Better
in the
than
world.
zombies without guns.
Haha, stupid boss. He shot at the bridge.
listen, I'm like the core demographic for Spawn. I've never really been into it, but I'm sure I would be if I ever actually like looked into it. Because it seems like it's perfect for meatheads who like stupid things.
You make that joke, but there is a time where the comic was actually legitimately good, if you can believe it.
Yo, look at this dude. He's got 6 eyes. His name is Vaporizer. That's fucking lit.
He's a figure waiting to happen.
How do you make an action figure out of smoke?
That's the best part. You figure it out.
I want a bong shaped like him.
Get the vaporizer bong. I mean to be better than all the Rick and Morty bongs that are infesting the smoke shop.
Vaporizer's right next to me. I'm getting it contact high.
Remember that movie Violator?
No.
No, I'm afraid to ask what movies you were watching if you watched one with a title like that.
Okay, I'm thinking of that one. Okay, maybe I might be thinking of something else.
Streaming
I'm
on
thinking of that
Pornhub.
one where it's like a rock star zombie dude who is fighting while the Earth is being fucked up or some shit. Actually, admittedly, I don't remember very much about it, but I remember that he had a British accent.
Oh, you're thinking of fucking Dominator.
Dominator, okay.
You gotta watch that again at some point.
That was a weird movie.
Oh, my dog is barking.
Oh.
Goddamn dog.
Alright, now we're in the snowy place. Oh, my nipples are so hard.
Oh yeah, girl.
So the one valid complaint is that the camera's a bit tough to contend with. Knife!
I think... Don't remember if it's any better in heavy metal.
Oh yeah, it's a lot better in heavy metal because you're always locked on.
Man, they just fried your ass.
This is another stage where the boss could
He
potentially just end
vaccinated
himself.
your ass.
Vacillator, really? Vacillator.
Mm.
Well, how? What? That doesn't mean like unless he has like hot and cold attacks or something. Maybe like, what's he vacillating between?
Well, he's in hell so hot, and he shoots ice so cold. So there you go. That's
Sure.
That's Todd McFarlane's logic. Who cares? You're gonna buy a toy of this guy. Like everything we say that sounds logical, you can just go, "Oh yeah, he's a figure."
You picked full recovery before he even got damaged. Was that a thing?
Yeah. Speed up. Yeah, I wasted too much time looking for him. Goodbye, cruel world.
Also, this genius is saying, like, I'm still on that article, I'm sorry. But this genius is saying that one of the things you can do to solve this jumping problem is modify the gravity stat in the game for that jump. Because Lord knows I love the laws of physics changing based on where I am in the level.
Yeah.
Like, I love how he's like, rational consistency, and then he's like, oh, just modify how gravity works. Sure.
Can you play this on stick?
I'm playing it on stick.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, this was an arcade game.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm just waiting.
Like
Where's the boss?
Federation versus Xeon. I love how this lecture is also based on, like, the world's most boring jumping, not even a puzzle, just the world's most boring jumping instance, which is a linear series of platforms. I don't care how much you tweak that for dopamine hits or whatever the fuck, you have still made a boring design out of the gate.
The other option is to bridge the gap and not have any jumping in your game at all.
Or you could just take out the ground texture and just have your character in open voids, so you don't have to worry about platforming or jumping or anything at all.
That's true.
Just take away control entirely and just make it a cutscene.
You pull an Ultima 8 and make it so that every jump the player makes is automatically completed unless the game bugs out and kills them anyway.
You know what? The whole game should just be a button, and when you press the button, it goes, hell yeah. There we go.
There's a screenshot floating around of like the new Life is Strange game or something.
Yeah.
There's actually a toggle that lets you turn off gameplay.
That's kind of funny.
But I was kind of expecting you to say there's a button, and when you push it, the game crashes.
Yo, no, listen. I said button, not old woman that you shoot. Okay, Garth?
You said that just as I took a sip of beer.
That clip is fucking funny. Frank, when I'm done with the stream, I gotta show you that clip. It's fucking hilarious.
Which one?
The the old woman that makes the game crash when you shoot her.
Nice.
Alright, I lost track. There he is! I have 20 seconds. And not enough life to... Yep, okay, we're not... Unless Jessica can pull out a hat trick, we're, spending another quarter in the old Naomi.
Good luck with that.
Oh, wait, is this one of those kind of bosses?
Yeah, Gatekeeper is the most broken motherfucker.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, you only have one shot, and then you get the bad ending if you lose, like an alpha.
You don't have to worry about anything that screwy. It's all, like, if you want an actual ending, it's all dependent on difficulty, basically.
Ah, okay.
Like, the higher the difficulty, you get an ending. I think if you have, like, a high enough difficulty, you don't have to have an AI partner. You've defeated Icon.
Yeah, right. You've defeated Face.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
The Spawn wiki page on Overt Kill is written about as well as you'd expect it to be. Overt Kill would later be mentioned as when Tony Twist's boss ordered him to get back Overt Kill, but instead he just got Tremor.
What brain workout do now?
me 15. Me fail English.
That impossible. Overt Kill nearly killed Spawn. However, Spawn returned and attacked Overt Kill, where after learning information, he decapitated Overt Kill and threw his head away.
Threw his head away. Ring around.
Here's my favorite one.
Alright.
During a job, he ended up killing the son of a rival mob boss, and soon that mob boss called in favors from oil-rich Arabs, and thus the Arabs got people to attack Roka and massacred him.
And massacred him.
Yeah.
Damn, I hate it when old rich Arabs and the massacre me.
By the way, in both Fraud Crew TV, in both Fraud Crew Hype Zone and your server, I posted Kiniku Man Reefers.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, you weren't kidding, Roman. This guy's a pain in the ass.
Oh, Jeff. But hey, when you unlock him, you can make him a pain in the ass to all your enemies.
That's true.
Like, you could literally just have him as the AI partner and just sick him on the bosses while you just stand there.
Oh, he can. Oh, come on. That's not fair that he can do that. Fuck off. Ah! The worst part is he doesn't even really have that much life. Like, his life bar drains pretty quickly. It's just, you know, he fucking moves around and the environment is, like, tough to kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oy. Frank, you have any more nuggets of wisdom from your rational linear level design, Doc?
No, I reached the end of it. He was just like, basically like, this tool can save you time instead of just like, you know, needing to move around platforms and test it. Which, I feel like the time saved is then, wasted by needing to recalculate a fucking table before I just make a decision to move a platform 1 foot to the left.
Yeah, right?
More like inane game design.
I knew it was absolutely screwed when he said this tool is an objective way to blah blah blah. There's no objective way to do anything in terms of like art.
Oh, finally.
And goodness knows, we've had we've had a couple of Assassin's Creed games with crippling glitches.
Malabolia.
I think the bonus crazy in there is him admitting that in order to do the annoyingly complex logarithmic calculations that you have to do in order to generate the data, he was plugging the numbers into aftermarket car ECU software.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
They didn't predict for you to have a gun.
I didn't
Actually,
expect the final boss to be an oversized Scrimblow.
Yeah, who
Which
goes
is funny
down in
because
one
Spawn.
hit.
Spawn, yeah. But yeah, you just have to run up and shoot him. Have
To
fun
be
doing that when
continued.
you have a melee-focused character, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now we got the comic panels, okay.
Yeah, but again, no ending, because you gotta play at a harder difficulty. Get killed by Gatekeeper 800 times.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Committee of 18. Committee of 18's like, what if you didn't get to see the ending? And I'm like, thanks. Well, listen, I didn't want to see your Todd MacFarlane ending anyway.
It's actually not a Todd MacFarlane ending. The art's done by Japanese people for the endings.
Oh, yo, that's sick. Is it Bengus?
It's so like the default characters have endings drawn by like clearly Capcom artists, and then some characters just have Todd MacFarlane panels because lazy.
Game over. Oh, the curse. Look at this guy. This guy's pretty cursed. Spawn.
You could attack with a Spawn comic.
All right, let's do the versus mode real quick against some robots. So we'll have Al Simmons, we'll have Beret A, and the Curse. All right, I'll let you guys pick. Where are we going? Dark Alley, Secret Sewer, Heliport, Forest of Gloom, Laboratory, Smelter, Wasteland, Path to Wasteland, Unknown, Glacier, Grim Forest, Labyrinth A, Labyrinth 1 through 6. Where are we going? What sounds appealing?
Unknown?
Unknown? Okay. No, that's hell. I'm not going to that stage again. Fuck that.
Okay.
Dark Alleyway, was that one?
Dark Alleyway? Okay.
Yeah.
We got normal, night vision, fog, dense. I guess night vision's fine. A little easier on the eyes. A little less red. A little darker. Very Halloween. Ooh, look at how spooky.
Now you know why I don't like Volcanic Rim.
I don't think anyone does.
Volcanic. That's some quality gaming.
Shut up, Stone Grid Ninja. No, you don't.
He did that tip before? Oh, damn, I guess I'm accidentally stealing one of his things.
No, he said I love Volcanic Rim in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because they're lying.
Now we're talking. Oh, we got Uzi. Ah! Get away from me. Speed up. Oh yeah, this game does support 4 players. Both the Naomi version has a cab link up, but you can also do it on Dreamcast. It kind of kicks ass.
Game good.
That is true. This guy's coming at me with a knife. Here we go. I've defeated Al Simmons. Oh shit, yo, we're tied. I need to kill some people to not lose. Gotta Dante juggle him.
Looks like this spawn is getting crazy.
I need like a life recovery. There we go, perfect. Oh, now we're in business. Yo, what's up, Mad Dog? Yeah, we were just saying that before. He's the pre-spawn. It does. Mad Dog, have you played this before? Oh, we're tied.
Defeated by Ninjor. Everyone's favorite He-Man character.
Iconic character, Green Beret A. Alright, we got the Uzi. You know what? At some point, we got to do like a multiplayer, lobby for this.
Yeah.
Maybe heavy metal as well. Outrigger.
Heavy metal might be a bit hard because you got the license music. You'd have to mute.
Yeah, I mean we could just like you said, mute it.
Yeah. Although that is half the fun of heavy metal.
Yeah, I don't want light metal geomatrix.
Light metal.
I want to hear Megadeth go murder psycho over and over again.
Adult contemporary geomatrix. Damn, look. Oh, this feels like Dynasty Warriors now, actually. There are all these generic soldiers I need to stab. Oh. Damn. I've got a 10-point lead. They should just give up.
Mercy rule?
Yeah, right? It's like baseball.
Beat enemies to get insurance points.
Yeah, you know, from Affleck. The duck comes out and he's like, kill him!
You want your vehicle to be covered, right? Commit vehicular homicide.
Exactly. Cover your car in blood to have your car covered by insurance.
Yeah. Just tell them that it's a red car and
Exactly.
call it a day.
Ugh.
Kill this
Oh my
kind
God.
of green beret.
Woo! The KO count is just Green Beret after Green Beret.
It's like you're playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, you know, sure. Alright, so game over. That was Spawn in the demon's hands.
Oh,
Spawn!
Or
So, I'm gonna raid out our boy Toast Rider. He's playing the new game Blazing Strike. It's coming out in 2 days. He got an early access code, so he's playing that. We're gonna raid out to him. In the meantime, I'm gonna be streaming again Thursday. We're gonna play the 2 runner-ups for the Dreamcast. I think it's The Ring and Web Mystery, which is like a weird visual novel. Anyway, I've been joined today by Frank,
yo.
Roman,
yo,
Frosty,
Was
and Skull.
Scream Red Skull and Red Bubble.
Hell yeah, yo, play Schwartz Blitz.
Hell
Alright,
yeah.
anyway,
That's
we're
it.
raiding out to Toast. Be sure to send him this funny raid message. I don't know, what should we, yeah, alright. Say, you just got a Garthid. There you go, write that. So, anyway, yeah, say your Buddhist prayers, you buckets of bullshit.
You think you stand a chance against me?
I have no intention of fighting scum like you. All I want are those Buddhist scriptures.
You bucket of bullshit! Say your Buddhist prayers!